This presentation will be broken down into 3 different sections. These 3 sections looking at 1. My self-promotion strategies. This will look at the different approaches that I have explored to help promote myself as a designer to the industry. 2. Any industry contact. This will look at any contact I've had within the industry, including researching into companies, liaising with potential employers, and any work experience carried out throughout the year. 3. My skills as a designer. This will look at what the industry is currently looking for, as well as my skills and goals for the future. Part 1. Self-promotion. This is my illustration flipbook created using the stab bind method. I chose to use this method as I felt it gave the overall design a more handmade and personal feel, adding both character and personality to the overall piece. The design features a detailed vector illustration that I felt reflected both my skills and personality. The design starts as a series of simple shapes, building up to create an extremely detailed illustration of myself. This, I feel, subtly reflects my willingness to grow and learn new skills within the industry. As well as creating the flipbook, I thought it would be a good idea if I turned my illustration into a motion piece. This meant it could be sent via a computer to an employer, allowing the design to be replicated numerous times, which would not have been possible with the flipbook. Halfway through the process, my main focus and ambition changed from advertising to packaging design. As a result of this change, I decided to create a piece of packaging for my illustration book instead of finishing the rest of the books. The design uses a white background with one spot colour of orange, giving it a professional and high-end feel to the overall design. It features a simplified version of my logo tucked simply into the corner at a size that's easily readable even when seen at a distance. The overall design provides protection for my flipbook in a simplistic yet attractive and interesting way. As well as creating the flipbook, I designed a business card that could also be handed out to potential employers. The design once again features my logo, but this time cut out of MDF using a laser cutter. This method was chosen as I felt the inconsistency of the burns created by the laser cutter added both character and personality to the design. The back of the card also features letters cut out using the same method to help keep consistency throughout the design and link both sides together. Finally, I chose an unusual shape and size for my business cards as I wanted to make them unique and edgy to make them stand out from the crowd. Part 2. Industry contact. Throughout the project, I have researched into a number of different packaging companies to help me understand their main roles. The 5 main companies that I researched into were Blue Marlin, Bloom, Coley Porter Bell, Brand on Shelf, and Parker Williams. All 5 companies are brand agencies based in London. I chose to look at these companies as packaging design. I've decided this is definitely the area I hope to work within in the future. Out of all the companies researched, I feel the best to suit me is Blue Marlin, a branding agency. The company is based in London, but also has 5 more offices worldwide, so it's a relatively large agency. Blue Marlin's clients include Tango, Kettle Chips, Ice Claw, and many more. This is my favourite company, as I love how their designs are so broad, ranging from simplistic typography with plain backgrounds to chaotic bright vector designs, meaning nothing's ever the same. As I was so inspired by the company, I contacted them regarding a work experience. I've managed to achieve a 2-week work experience in June, which I'm extremely excited about. Throughout the year, we took part in a number of live briefs. The first live brief was for a company called Arup and was to design an e-card or traditional paper-based Christmas card for their worldwide company. My idea experimented with the use of ice to reflect Arup's use of environmentally friendly materials to construct their unique and complex buildings. This design emphasises how Arup build something out of nothing by showing that structures can be built using any materials. Ice was chosen as the material for my e-card, as it had a link with Christmas, as well as holding a subliminal message addressing the prospect of our vanishing ice caps. The message will be created out of ice in Arup's font and then melted and played backwards, to really emphasise this idea of the structures being built by Arup. Here's the final video I handed in. Although I felt the video didn't completely show my ideas, I loved the lighting of the ice as it moved towards the camera. There was just something really beautiful about the texture of the ice when the light shone on it in the right way, and this is exactly what I wanted from my motion piece, so I felt best to show it. The next live brief was a group brief with brand Opus. The brief was to rebrand the Plum baby food. The original packaging we felt as a group was too cluttered, too bright, and included far too much information on the front. So our design plays with the idea of showing the fusion of a very different nutritious ingredients and flavours inside the baby food, as we felt this was a big aspect of the product. As a group, we decided that the product's main selling points were the ingredients, the taste, flavour and smell, because we thought it was key that babies got real wholesome food with nutritious ingredients. We chose to reflect this using bright colours to represent these flavours, but also allow the product to stand out from the shelves when stood next to the competitors. The presentation was the main aspect that I was dreading, as I must admit I'm not the best speaker. Overall, I found the whole experience really exciting, and getting instant feedback from someone in the industry was really great. This year, I did a work experience with Members Only, a clothing company based in Raynham. I started with an initial 1-week work experience, but have gone back regularly every week to help out. Throughout the whole experience, I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, although I feel it isn't the area I wish to work within in the future. The company overall, I feel, have provided me with numerous challenges and tasks, allowing me to fully understand and experience jobs within the industry. However, although I've enjoyed every minute of this experience with Members Only, my main ambition is to build on my packaging and branding skills. Part 3. My skills as a designer. So what do I have to offer as a designer? I feel I have a number of different skills to offer, ranging from my illustration and photography skills all the way to my typography skills. I've had a lot of experience with both typography and vector illustrations throughout the course, so far allowing me to really push and improve my skills in these areas. My main strengths, I believe, are my passion and curiosity towards graphic design. I feel this could be desirable within the industry because I'm so passionate about graphic design in the industry, I'm always reading magazines and looking at tutorials online to make sure I keep up to date with what's needed from a graphic designer. But like all designers, as well as my strengths, I have some weaknesses. My main weakness, I feel, is definitely my presentation skills. So what is the industry looking for? As a whole, I feel a number of skills are both wanted and desired within the industry. The design industry needs always change and vary from time to time, but what most companies are simply looking for is a dedicated individual who keeps up to date with the latest trends. Someone with a unique personality who has experience in a wide range of programs but is always willing to learn new skills. So where do I hope to be in 5 years' time? In 5 years' time, I hope to be working within a tight-knit packaging team based in central London. This is an area of design that I find exciting in every single way.